I just got one. I got one thing to ask you though. If you ever get to the point, right, where you're kind of losing your marbles, you're getting crazy, you're doing weird shit, start having weird thoughts about like killing people, just offing yourself while after you kill people. Can you let me know?
Okay.
Just let me know before you start doing all this shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be an issue, but...
And just let me know that I'm not on that list.
Oh, you're always on that list.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre.
Hey, everybody, episode 50.
What's up? We made it to 50.
This is our last episode ever.
We're done after this episode.
50's the golden number.
'Cause you guys don't like us anyway. So we're done.
50, though.
Just kidding.
Fucking
We're
fantastic.
not done. We're never going to be done.
50 episodes.
You guys don't like us? We're going to keep going. So
Feels like just yesterday we were filming our first shitty episode.
our fucking first baby little episode.
Yeah.
We were little.
I watched it recently.
We were
and
little
it's
baby fucking babies.
babies. It does not look good. Doesn't sound good.
Nope.
I feel like this looks and sounds a lot better now.
Dude, hey,
Hey,
you
progress.
know what? You fucking grow. You learn. You grow. You get better. You get better equipment.
Yeah.
Speaking of, these are fucking... Did anyone notice the new microphones? Probably
I
not.
think so.
Because these microphones are great. And I love
They
them.
are great.
And you know what? When I'm feeling wild,
He deep throats it.
I take the cover off. And it looks just as cool.
I like it with the pop filter better.
Pop filter's back on.
Pop filter's back on.
Peter Pecker picked a
Pickled pepper.
beat his fucking pecker.
With a pack of pickles.
Yep.
Yeah, so episode 50.
Episode 50, everybody.
Welcome.
What's happening?
What's
hey,
happening? Hope everybody had a great 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. We are after the 4th right now.
We are after the 4th right now.
Shit.
Hope you lit some fireworks, had some barbecue and
Everyone's
shit.
all bummed out because they're fucking having
Back
to go
at
back to work and fucking holidays over. And
But it's Friday.
Hey, and happy fucking Friday. You know what
Friday.
really sucks about the 4th being over, though? Summer's like a downhill fucking slide now.
Yeah.
You feel like summer just fucking started. 4th of July hits. On your way fucking out. You're done.
Right up to
Summer's
winter.
over.
Before you know it, you're fucking knee deep in snow.
God
watching
damn.
football on Sundays.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's the only thing I hate about football is like football's here. It's like, God, now the cold is starting to come up.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
The first, 6 weeks of football is okay. And then after that,
I wouldn't even say 6 weeks.
well, I mean, you count preseason.
Oh,
Like football starts like preseason. You
Yeah.
get 4 weeks preseason. First couple weeks of football, let's not think about it. Let's not think about it.
I got a question for you.
Question. I got an answer for you.
Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Who wins? Go.
Let's bring this on. I really wanted to talk about this.
I know.
For those of you that don't know and haven't seen, Elon Musk challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a duel.
And I believe he accepted.
And Mark Zuckerberg said, time and place. And now there's UFC, the previews for UFC, like the poster previews with weights and
Yeah.
reach and net worth.
Net worth, yeah.
Net worth. So I'm just gonna without going into any detail, I'm just gonna say Elon Musk.
You think so?
And I want to hear what you're gonna say.
If you were just looking at them, I would say Elon Musk, and I would prefer Elon Musk.
Who do you think? Just with what you know, who do you think's gonna win? Because I want you to say what you said to me the last time we talked about this.
Yeah, I think Zuckerberg would probably win, honestly.
Why?
Well, because he's actually won some. I don't know exactly what he won, but he's done some tournaments and won. I think it's like jiu-jitsu tournaments and shit.
Perfect. That's what I wanted you to say. Now I'm gonna say what I was fucking holding in this whole time because I didn't want to ruin your fucking stance on this because I wanted it to be a fucking epic duel between me and you on who picked the right guy.
Okay.
If this ever happens. Do you know anything about Elon Musk's childhood in South Africa?
No.
Dude, this kid got the shit beat out of him all the time. He had to learn how to fucking street fight and be a fucking straight thug.
Did he?
Yes. Some of his interviews that he talks about when he was a kid, like it was dog eat dog. He had to learn how to be tough and whoop ass or he was getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Dude, Elon Musk is a fucking scrapper from South Africa who sends big fucking rocket ships to space and has more money than fucking you
Zuckerberg.
and me could ever fathom.
Oh, I know. Yeah, he did. He competed in jiu-jitsu tournament and won some medals. He won gold and silver.
Zuckerberg?
Zuckerberg did.
Fuckerberg? Yeah. He's also a fucking robot.
He honestly, yeah, he might be.
Dude's a fucking
He
weirdo.
probably wasn't, but then he like made himself into a robot and put his conscious
Zuckerberg is a fucking absolute freight train of a weirdo. Just his mannerisms are like, I don't trust that guy.
No.
I can't have a conversation with you because you're telepathically stealing information from me. I know you are. I feel that way when I watch him through the phone on a video. I feel like he's looking into my soul and taking shit, personal information from me that you don't need to know.
I mean, I guess
Like how small my dick is, my longest fuck session, which is like fucking 3.5 minutes.
I guess Elon Musk does some stuff too. I don't really know exactly, but
Dude, I can't remember what podcast he was on.
probably
It might have been
Rogan's.
It might have been Rogan's. He was literally talking about how in South Africa, anytime he had to like walk somewhere, like a long distance, and he had to like go somewhere, like walking from like home to whatever or school, or
yeah.
it was like he didn't know if he was gonna get jumped or if people were gonna try to like fucking stab him. And he literally had to learn how to like fight for his life.
Right.
So my money is on Elon Musk. One, he's had to fight people a shit ton in his life. So he knows how to fight. If it goes to the ground, Zuckerberg's probably got him.
Maybe.
However,
Because he apparently is a good grappler too.
however, I think Elon Musk's got him in fucking reach. I think he's got him in strength.
I think he's definitely
And I
got him in
think
strength.
he's definitely got him in weight.
Yeah.
Because Elon Musk is a big dude. Like, you don't really think about that when you think about Elon Musk, but he makes me look little.
Does he?
Yeah, he's over 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
Probably
well, you're
280,
5'3", so
260.
right.
I'm not 5'3", you fucking cunt.
He honestly, like, I would want Elon to win. I
Yeah,
definitely like him a lot more.
I feel like
I think honestly he probably would win.
if Elon won,
But for the sake of argument, I'll say
Dude.
Zuckerberg.
have you even stopped to think for 1 second what this would mean?
What if they bet their fortunes?
Have you ever stopped for 1 second to think what this means?
What?
Twitter versus Facebook is literally a battle to the death between
But
Facebook and Twitter.
but there should be no dying.
There's no dying. But
If Elon wins, Facebook shuts down
oh my God,
and MySpace
can you,
opens back up.
Can you fucking imagine the MySpace takeover?
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Holy shit.
Fantastic.
Can you imagine how many years we would have before the old people figured out how to fucking be on MySpace?
Oh,
Dude, we'd have a good fucking 5 years of literally no old people.
I don't think old people even used MySpace.
Do you think that's why like all the young kids are always like jump into these new apps that come out? Social media apps?
Probably. Well, like TikTok used to be all
even-
youngins.
Even 30-year-olds like us.
Well, yeah.
There's apps out there that these young kids are using right now that are like basically Facebook when it first came out. Mm-hmm. And we don't even know what the fuck it is. We're still over here on Facebook, like social media and the shit out of this, boy.
Well, yeah, it's like
Instagram's old.
when TikTok was like fresh and new back in like, I don't know, 2018, 19, whatever.
Yeah.
I got on there. I was like, oh, let's check this thing out, you know? And all it was a bunch of like prostitutes, dude. I felt dirty because it was a bunch of like young girls, high school age, doing videos and stuff. I was like, nope. So I closed it out. And then a couple years later, it became like a bigger thing and like with everybody. And there was people like our age on there doing shit, you know?
Yeah, dude, there's you know, the trend thing is what gets me, because it's literally one of my favorite things in the world is to see, okay, there's a trend right now and it's like a 2-weeker. Right?
Well, like it's corn.
It's like it hits, everybody jumps on board. And then the older crowd's like, oh, hey, look at this. It's all over. And then by the time they start doing it, the trend's over.
Yeah.
So I love it when I'm watching TikTok.
Gross.
When I'm watching TikTok and I see like these older people that are on TikTok, and it's like a month after the trend has been long done, and we're on to like the titty trend.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's corn. And their mouths aren't even in sync with the video. It's like, hey, you know what?
You do you.
Good for you. Yeah. Good for you for trying. I appreciate you trying.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. Can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Jesus.
See what I did there?
I did, yeah.
Speaking of a more beautiful thing.
Ooh, that sounded like it hurt.
Ooh.
You can't even open your beer. Jeez. What is that face? What is wrong with you?
I just cut my fingernails before I came out here, so I'm literally like opening a beer with stubs.
With stubs?
Hey, check it out. KLYB koozies. For those of you guys that commented and you have koozies coming, hey, just know they are on their way. We had a little fucking logistical error here. So they're still coming. You're getting them. They will be on the way.
Indubitably.
It's going to be a surprise because you won't know when they're going to get there.
You're going to be thinking like, God, am I ever going to get these koozies? And all of a sudden it's going to show us like, oh my God, I totally forgot I was getting a koozie.
Guess what? You were getting one. Now you're getting two.
You're getting two.
Yep. Share one with your friend.
Yeah.
Your sex friend.
Or just a regular friend. It really doesn't matter. Just a person.
Probably a sex friend, though. You're more likely to
potentially
listen to us if it's a sex friend.
Yeah.
If it's a sex friend, they're going to listen probably to the podcast.
Possibly.
Share it with your sex friend. Unless you're not having sex, then share it with your
friend.
What do they call that? Share it with your LARPing friend.
LARPing friend?
You ever heard of LARPing?
Yes, I know what LARPing is.
You know what LARPing is?
Yeah.
Have you ever LARPed? I've never asked you this. You look like the kind of guy that was probably a LARPer.
I've never LARPed. No.
You've never LARPed?
No.
I want to believe you, but you got a little smirk on your face, and it's
because it's funny. I would do it. I'd do it.
Yeah,
I'd go out for a LARP sesh.
I know you would. I would too, actually.
Dude, it'd be fun.
I would join a LARPing event.
Although I don't know how I could contain myself because I've seen videos that are like lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Dude,
and I'd just be laughing.
I would literally join a LARPing competition in like a full suit so that nobody could see my face. And the first person that was like lightning bolt, I would literally take my sword and hit him in the fucking side of the head as hard as I could. Night.
Throw shit.
Speaking. Okay, here we go. I'm about to open a can of fucking deep sea worms here.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's reverse this order. Okay. Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah. Heard about
that. Not
that.
the baseball player, the NASCAR driver.
Are you thinking football coach?
Football. Yeah, football. No, hockey. Lacrosse.
You're an idiot.
The NASCAR driver, Jimmy Johnson.
NASCAR Johnson.
Oh, watch him go.
NASCAR driver Jimmy Johnson.
Making another left turn.
I
love watching NASCAR, man. In person. I watched like...
Hold on. Anyway.
Okay.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yes, I don't know all the details of this yet, so I want you to fucking fill me in.
So
This is gonna blow my mind, I bet. I've heard it's fucked up.
his in-laws and his 11-year-old nephew of his wife were killed in a fatal shooting in Oklahoma on Monday night. Police are investigating the possible murder-suicide. So it's the deceased were 69-year-old Jack Janway, his wife Terry Janway, 68, and their 11-year-old grandson. Now they're investigating the fatal shooting as a possible double murder-suicide, and that Terry Janway, the wife, is being looked at as a possible suspect.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a whole lot
Holy
about it yet.
shit.
But
So they think his mother-in-law shot the father-in-law and the nephew.
and then herself.
And then killed herself.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it says once on the scene, police saw a person laying in the hallway inside the front door and heard gunshots from inside the home.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the cops got there.
Cops got there. There was
they heard a gunshot from inside the home.
There was somebody laying in the hallway inside the front door.
So she
probably dead.
So she must have killed both of them, and then when the cops got there, she killed herself.
Yeah, that's what a murder suicide is. You kill somebody, and then in this case, it's double murder suicide because she allegedly killed
Why?
her grandson and husband. I don't know.
And an 11-year-old?
And the 11-year-old will probably never know.
Holy fuck.
Why? Because she's dead.
Mom, don't get no fucking crazy ideas.
Right?
I'm just kidding, Mom. I know you're listening and you're cussing me out for saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love you. You're the greatest grandmother, greatest mother. You always will be. God damn it, Jen. Don't get any fucking ideas. For all those of you that are listening, that's my mother-in-law. Neither one would ever do that. Ever. That's probably what Jimmy Johnson said, though, before it happened.
Yeah. What do you think's going through his wife's head right now?
After hearing shit like that, how do you trust anybody?
I mean, I already have issues trusting anybody.
Fuck, dude. I could hear that and it's like, God, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Makes you wonder, like, what?
Well, imagine how his wife feels. It's her parents.
Yeah.
And her
I didn't even
brother or sister's kid.
Didn't even think about it that way.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it selfishly. God, that's fucking, yeah. Poor Jimmy Johnson. Think he's racing on Sunday?
I don't know.
I bet he does. There's too much money on the line with all the fucking people that sponsor and his team. I bet he races. I bet that motherfucker wins on Sunday too. We should go fucking put money on him.
Yeah.
I bet he wins. I bet his odds are really low. There's probably good odds on or high. I bet you his odds are good.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to put money on Jimmy Johnson to win the race on Sunday.
There you go.
Wow.
That's how you're going to make your millions.
No, that came across and I wanted to bring that up because I was like, Jesus.
Yeah. It's,
you don't hear, I'm sure this kind of shit happens so often, but you don't hear about it until it happens to somebody famous or happens on a huge level where there's tons of publicity over it. Good thing I don't have fucking bunch of super crazies in my family.
right. No shit.
You know what's funny? My family has to worry about me because they don't fucking know what I'm doing next.
That's true.
I'm the fucking crazy in my
You are the
family.
crazy weirdo.
Fucking look out, everybody.
Yeah. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So there's that.
there is that. I just got one. I got one thing to ask you though. If you ever get to the point, right, where you're kind of losing your marbles, you're getting crazy, you're doing weird shit, you start having weird thoughts about like killing people, just offing yourself after you kill people. Can you let me know?
Okay.
Just let me know before you start doing all this shit.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be an issue, but.
And just let me know that I'm not on that list.
Oh, you're always on that list.
If I'm on that list, tell me I'm on that list so I know. That way I can let you be you and do your thing,
Okay.
but I can be on the fucking lookout.
Okay.
That way, if the time ever comes where you try to do something, I can stop you like we know that I would, because you'd never beat me in an epic duel. But I could stop you and get you the help you need after you've done something really crazy, instead of forcing you into a place you don't need to be prior to needing to be there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I'll do the same for you. If I ever start getting weird thoughts like, hey, maybe I'll just hack Brandon's head off or something. And then when the cops come, I'll blow myself up with a fucking M80 in my butthole. You know, weird ideas like that, you know. Yeah. If I ever start thinking shit like that, I'll let you know.
Okay, perfect.
So that way you can see it coming. Okay. Kind of like a nut tap. When somebody's walking by and you know it's coming.
Yeah, I always know what's
coming. You can be like, this is it. This is what he's going for it right now. Got him. Let's do that for each other.
Okay.
Okay. Deal.
Deal skis.
Deal skis. And if Brandon ever ends up dead and I end up dead, then you know one of us was not as good as we thought we were at judging when something's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker got me. Tag you're it.
You got me.
Tag you're it. Okay, so speaking about people dying and killing people and shit getting out of hand.
Uh-huh.
Somebody, I don't even know who this guy is that put this shit on fucking Twitter, right? But I saw it and I read it and then I dug into it and I got my cogwheels fucking cogging.
Your cogwheels are cogging.
In my noodle. And I just want to say, I'm going to sound like a fucking crazy fucking conspiracy theorist here. Mm-hmm. But yes, that's what's happening. I created my own conspiracy theory about our federal government. And it's based off of something I saw on Twitter at like 10:30 at night on a Tuesday. Okay?
Okay.
So let's get into it. What is it? Executive Order 13601? 03. 13603. Signed into action by President Barack Obama. Mm-hmm. In a nutshell, this executive order breaks down, and bear with me here, I don't know 1,000% of the details, but I'm just going to give a general idea of what's in this executive order.
Okay.
It breaks down how in a time of terrorist attack, in a time of nuclear war, in a time of like the country's in jeopardy of being overtaken or overthrown.
Yeah.
This executive order lays out a strategic plan on how the government has full control and full access to ignore the Constitution and go into taking anything and everything that they need from the American people to make sure that the United States continues to be the United States. Mm-hmm. It also goes into saying it can create and uncreate and force the American people to do jobs that are needed to support the United States. And it also goes into saying how the federal government at that point in time, once this has been enacted, does not have to vote, does not have to go through a congressional meeting of any nature. The President of the United States can head the country and make decisions as they see fit to make sure the United States is in a state of national defense and can keep the country a country. Now, I just want to let you guys know this, right? Like, he enacted it. And nothing's happened since, right? Low key. Enacted it. Mm-hmm. Then we had a Republican president. No big deal. It went unnoticed. Fucking under the fucking table. And here's where my fucking conspiracy theory starts. Democrats take the office again. Biden is in control.
Mm-hmm.
He starts fucking with everybody. Oh, guess what? We're on the verge of a fucking nuclear war. If a nuclear war takes off, the takeover of the United States was started and enacted when Biden signed that executive order.
Obama.
And now Biden is fueling the fire, getting everything going. It's going to fucking take off. Then once it takes off, they're going to initiate this executive order. And all of a sudden, we're going to be fucking North Koreans being told what we got to do. They're going to take everything we got because we got it. America needs it.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be a fucking dictator-led nation by Biden for probably one more year until he fucking... And then Kamala Harris is going to take over. And then we're going to be fucking working 30 hours a day.
That's going to be hard to do.
Digging coal to burn the burners to keep the lights on at the White House so they can strategize all their planning. Dude, we're fucked.
You think so, huh?
That's my conspiracy theory. Yeah,
Conspiracy star.
dude, we are fucked. No, I read this fucking deal about this executive order, and I thought to myself, how the fuck can somebody create an executive order, right? And read it out real quick. What does it say?
Oh, dude, I can't. There's
No, read like the main headline of what the order is.
National Defense Resources Preparedness.
Yes. They designed a preparedness ready executive order so that in the event of a total national defense situation, the government can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I saw this the other day and I about shit my pants. Now that I've said my conspiracy theory, Brandon, how does it make you feel to read what you're reading? You probably didn't know shit about this, did you?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a lot. It's very long.
I think the main gist of the points are on page like 102 of like a 395 page executive order, right?
I mean, yeah, it would take quite a bit to go through all this.
Doesn't it fucking scare you a little bit to read that?
A little bit.
Now, I'm not trying to stir no pots if the chili ain't burning. All right.
Right.
But I want to say this because I read this on Twitter and it started with just a quick little read. And then I dug into it a little bit and I said, hold on one fucking tic tac here because this is ridiculous. Even in the event of emergency, our country should collapse before the government has any power to be fully in control of the American people like a dictatorship.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like somebody else's country should be able to come here if they whoop our fucking ass, which will never happen because we're fucking a bunch of diehard Americans. If they come over here and they whoop our ass and they say, America's now ours. Guess what? This is America, motherfucker. You want it fair and square? Fine. Our government does not need an executive order that tells us that we're going to be enslaved to our government after they steal all of our shit. So now I'm creating fucking all these hypotheses in my head because I'm a scientific motherfucker, right?
Okay.
So I'm going over all these fucking hypotheses about how I think it's going to go down. And, you know, with everything that's happening in our country, I can honestly tell you, and if you don't believe me, that's fine. Sometimes I don't believe myself. All right. But if you think the shit that's coming out of my mouth is crazy, you should step back for a second and just say, hey, nobody thought 5 people were going to die at the bottom of the ocean looking at the Titanic. but it happened.
Did it happen? Did they even look at the Titanic?
See?
No, I'm saying, did they even get to the Titanic? But.
Well, but that's a good question. How many of us actually know? Did they die at the Titanic?
Okay.
Dude, you can dig a rabbit hole as deep as you want to dig the motherfucker, right? But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, if you think for a second that there's not a fucking end-all be-all plan going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about, you're crazy. You think people like me that think that are crazy, but you're going to be the one shitting your pants when fucking everything goes fucking off the rocker, and you'll be in shock because you will be like, whoa, what happened? Well, told you what happened. Biden started a nuclear war, and then the Democrats took over the world. Well, that's what
took
happened.
over the world or the United States?
Well, the United States, and then eventually they fucking force us to be army slaves, and then send us in a place.
Today, Pinky, we're going to take over the world.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, man. I think about crazy shit like that so that if something crazy like that ever did happen, I'd have like a clear head. I'd be a little shocked for like a split second and then be like, okay, well,
I saw this coming.
I did think about this and I did say that this might happen someday. So here we go. How do I react? Where do I go? Where do I hide? Where do I start digging a fucking bunker? Speaking of, we should capitalize on that bunker idea we were talking about.
Should.
Because it would be nice to have a place where we can be like, we'll be all right here for a little while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least like survive the initial everyone's killing each other because they're fighting for water and whatever.
Yeah. Let's start building. Let's go.
Let's do it. We're going to build a bunker. You guys.
Build a bunker.
Hey, we end every episode telling you we love you, and we do with our entire hearts, but we can't take everybody into the bunker with us. So I do apologize. I can't tell you where it's going to be. I can't tell you how deep it is. I can't tell you any of the information about it. All I can say is we loved the fact that you loved us. And we love you for loving
We
us.
loved you. Tell my wife I liked her.
We loved you, but there has to be sacrifice, and we have to pick and choose who comes with us. And
Limited space.
there's only so many people we can take.
Limited
And,
resources.
you know,
Yeah.
if you donate to our Patreon, maybe I'll trade out one of my kids for a spot for you guys can have.
That's not going to happen.
I'm kidding. But am I?
But is he?
We'll see who the highest donor is. Go ahead, hit up our Patreon page. I'll make that decision at a later date.
Yeah.
No.
And on that note,
What?
dude, it's time. It's time.
Dude.
Rusty Lids. Check them out. RustyLids.com. Go get yourself a sweet hat. Use code LOVEYOU. LOVE. Jesus. LOVE, the letter U.
Let me turn it around.
Turn it around.
Let me
Get
turn
that hat
around
in
so
there.
everybody can see what's happening here. Rusty Lids. They made this hat. And
They
guess
made it.
what? They have the capabilities of making one just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Head over to Rusty Lids.
Indeed.
Oh, I didn't take a breath during that whole thing.
Oh, that's impressive.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like I said,
Love you guys.
we do. We love you with our whole hearts.
We do.
We love you.
Love you. But we don't have enough room. Sorry.
And we don't have any more time for today.
And we don't have enough time.
So thank you for joining us on episode 50.
50.
Make sure you guys stay with us to check out what happens on episode 100.
That's 50 away from today.
Can you think about that? That's a fucking... Dude, let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
High five. Interlock fingers. Hold my hand. Yep. No, I'm hard.
Oh,
hey,
God.
love you guys.
Love you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
KLYB,
bye.
I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole. Take two. chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks, chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pulled shocks.
Pulled shocks.